we just talk about our dream jobs and our dreams country?
Oh, I see.
Well, Dina, have a seat, please.
Oh, yeah, wait. Where's the chair?
So, what is your dream job?
Well, I want to be a designer because I like things about art and design. Besides that, I like drawing, even though my drawing doesn't really good, but I like it. I like all things about art, from music, dance, painting, and extra. Why do you want to be designer? I always like culture from local region and also culture from another country. I like all kinds of culture and art because their uniqueness always inspire me. From the uniqueness itself, I can build up a character of a design which is unique and somehow new. All this time I also thought that I want to be a writer. Whether writing about my experience in traveling or about my life's journey or my experience about art and design.
So, because of what you want to be a writer?
Because of my hobby. My hobby is photography and traveling. I think I can mix both of them to help me be a writer. I can of wanting to put the photo that I took when traveling, where I share my stories about traveling, or I can design a place inspired by me traveling or other experiences. I've also imagined that maybe when I want to write or design, I will get inspired when I'm sitting while enjoying nature or the uniqueness of building or culture or art. Or even when I'm gathering when friends sharing story about stuff. And also when I'm enjoying a cup of tea while listening to music or playing music instruments. Well, what about you guys?
So, if we're talking about our dream job, actually I have been thinking this about when I was a child. I want to be a doctor, but then I realized that doctors have a lot of responsibility to everyone, and now I'm thinking that my dream job is I want to be a designer interior that can teach how interior design to everyone.
That's a good dream job. I really wish you can get it after university. But wait, where do you want to work? Still here in Indonesia or go out for something new?
I really wish someday that I can live and work in Singapore. I love that country so much. Singapore has a lot of working people and never get tired of working. It's just so happy to learn something new and more privileged in Singapore.
Wow, you really have a big spirit on your dream job. I will think that you can really work at your dream and success. Good luck for your dream job, Riva.
Well, Dee, how about you?
My dream job become professional photographer and become my hobbies is traveling so I can working while visiting new place. I'm interested in sketching.
Adi?
Why would you want to be a photographer? Because it's a fun job. I can travel with first-class facilities, stay in an expensive villas, even get endorsement of famous camera brands.
It's cool. Then you work in which country?
My dream country is Australia because Australia is one of the largest income country in the world. The most interesting reason is the benefit are 18% education subsidy, free health subsidy, and many more.
Wow, very interesting, Adi. Well, what cultural things are good to do when working in Australia?
First, be on time. Second, ask question if you don't understand something. Australian employers will help you to learn and understand it.
And many more cultural things are good to do when working in Australia.
What is the obstacle if you want to work there?
The obstacle is the visa. If you want to work there, you will complete minimum diploma education and you have to go sponsor from Australia. What is your dream country to work at, Dina?
My dream country to my job, it will be German. I choose it because many Indonesian people work in German and it makes me curious and interested to go to German. Well, working in German has several challenges. Among them are language, culture, and habit.
What makes your interest to work at German, Dina?
First, I think German has a unique language and I want to learn it. Besides that, creative industry and culture develop well in German. German very appreciate art and culture. And then German has high life quality and lifestyle, which also considered elite and classy. Next, higher payment, usually get bonus. And then last, I also like the clean environment, the scenery, the building, and that can inspire me.
But how about lifestyle and work attitude in German?
Okay, let me explain lifestyle and work attitude in German. First, work hour. German is a country that really upholds employees' rights. The work hours is limited to 7 until 8 hours a day with break every 4 hours. German obligates work-life balance, so the employee still has time for family. And then individualist. In German company, everything done by yourself. Structurist and organic. German people are very structured in doing their job. For every division, there is a person that responsible and work to the task. Besides that, German people always organize before starting a project. They plan it well. Next, discussion and different opinion. German people differentiate between discussion and relationship between employees. Even if there is different opinion in a discussion, they won't bring it into their relationship or in the work like professional. And in German, people so perfectionist. German pays attention to detail. This is why German product always been perfect. As German really consider the employee is given a health insurance and there is no hire and fire. Like that.
Wow, that's interesting working culture, Finn. How about you, Finn?
My dream job is to be a famous interior designer. Based on my hobbies and my interests, there are sketching and traveling. I have an interest with new places, and training my hobby that sketching in new places will help me in achieving my goals as a famous interior designer. And I still to learn a lot from experience. Therefore, I'm interested to seek experience by traveling anywhere.
So, why you should be an interior designer?
I'd love to arrange the space. In my opinion, a place to live or occupancy will be very comfortable if in our own design, organizing and painting according to the color that we choose.
Oh, makes sense. Do you have a dream country which you want to work at anyway?
I have, obviously. That is Switzerland, Swiss. Why? Swiss is the one of the largest income generating in the world. I can get 50,000 per year, $50,000 per year in Swiss. Besides about the salary that we talk about, Swiss is one of the biggest chocolate production in the world. I'm so excited with all the chocolate in Swiss.
Oh my god, do you like the chocolate in Swiss too? So do I. By the way, you want to work at Switzerland. Before that, do you know how is the working culture in Swiss?
Nice. I have been looking some working culture in Swiss. For example, the business hierarchy in Switzerland.
Oh, how it works?
The Swiss appreciate sobriety, thrift, tolerance, punctuality, and a sense of responsibility. This is reflected in the way they do business. The business climate is very formal and conservative, and companies are structured in the traditional vertical manner. Fascinating. What about the Swiss business meetings?
Meetings are generally impersonal, brief, orderly planned, and task-oriented. It is important to prepare yourself in advance of a business meeting. The Swiss tend to get right down to business after a few minutes of general discussion. Be aware of the fact that non-verbal communication such as body language is very important and varies from region to region in Switzerland. Oh, so we have to control our attitude, right? By the way, how about Swiss business greeting?
Exactly. When meeting people, you shake hands with everyone present. Handshakes are brief and combined with eye contact.
Oh, what kind of negotiation in Switzerland work?
During negotiation, patience is required. Discussions are very precise, cautious, and something tend to be a little gloomy. Decision making slow and methodical. The Swiss are considered hard, but they're beginners. In any case, business is regarded with the utmost seriousness, and humor has no place in negotiation.
So, what if you come late to the office? What about some perception?
The Swiss take punctuality for business and social meetings very seriously and expect you to likewise. Only if you have a very good reason, you are excused when you be late.
Whoa, what a disciplined country.
There is about working culture dress code in Switzerland.
Oh yeah, your appearance should always be clean and neat. In a business setting, dress should be conservative and formal and certainly not too fashionable. During official meetings, men should wear dark suits and ties, women should wear suits and dresses.
So interesting. Well, how about you, Nada?
I want to be interior designer, known a lot of people. From tiny, I was interested in the drawing and art, which made me follow the rest. The small, it made me more interested in the word architect and design interior. To become an interior designer, I need more basic knowledge and experience that makes me have a lot of opportunities in the world of work later.
So, if you have a country dream where you work,
Of course, I choose Canada as my dream to work because I think I was inspired by one of the architect and interior designer local success abroad. She is Leah Ariliani Aziz, who worked in Canada. In addition, Canada as well as the second largest after Russia, and indeed the Canada have income works. I think we really have to get out of the safe zone to get more knowledge and add to the experience. For dreams, then we have to act.
So what about the work culture in Canada?
Yes, of course, that's it. That's what makes me want to work in Canada, because Canada has a work ethic that is very high with the open and emphasis on teamwork as well as a model of hierarchy.
what is the point of emphasis on teamwork is it?
So, in Canada have the concept of teamwork that is appreciated. It work well with others, listen to ideas of others, and share responsibility is an essential skill. All people treat all its colleagues with full respect.
Oh, if there are basic communication on at work?
When it comes across people in the hours or arrive at work in the morning, they have a habit to greet each other or make eye contact with each other. Work in Canada generally quite relaxed because a fellow business of using the name in their conversation.
Wow, you guys have dream jobs and an exciting dreams country. May we all able to pursue our dreams country and our dream jobs.